Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, sit down. Children, before telling the story, Blue Jackal, I want to tell you something new. That means sometimes what happens, what we do, we are not. Try to think of that. What we do, we are not. That means we cheat others to do something. Okay? But that is not good. What we are to think of that and do accordingly. We should not pretend to take the position of someone else. So, this is expressed or explained in your story, the Blue Jackal. That you write it down, the Blue Jackal. So today we will be going through the story Blue Jackal. How the jackal cheated others for many days and what happened to jackal at the end. I am reading, you also read silently. There lived a jackal in a forest. No, due to old age, he could no longer hunt like before. Okay, because when jackal was young, he could hunt other animals and eat them. Now he is old and he could not kill any other animal. So what happened? He was followed by few dogs. The jackal had to run to save his life and entered the street of the clothes dyers. Okay, so when jackal became very old, he was very much afraid of other animals, and dogs were now very strong. They ran after the jackal to kill the jackal, and jackal was to save his life. So he went away and entered the street of the clothes dryers. जिधर clothes dryers था, jackal went to that side. There he saw a big pot and he jumped into the vessel to save his life. To save his life, jackal now entered the big pot. Okay, big vessel. Yes? Yes? Afraid, fear, डर जाना. So jackal was afraid of the dogs, and he now to save his life he entered into a big vessel. Blue color solution was kept in the vessel to dye the clothes. So blue colored solution, mixture, liquid was kept in the vessel. लिक्विड मतलब दैट सॉल्यूशन मतलब जो वाटर में ब्लू कलर मिलाकर अंदर किधर रखा था, वेसल के अंदर रखा था. यस, डायर्स वेयर टू कीप द क्लॉथेस कलर्ड एंड कीप देम ड्राई, दैट इज डायर्स. यस,
सॉल्यूशन का मतलब क्या है?
हाँ, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. सिट डाउन. सॉल्यूशन, the liquid we are taking, water we are taking, color we are mixing with the water and blue color now mixed together and that mixture is called solution. That mixture is called solution. Now see the book. Blue color solution was kept in the vessel to dye the clothes. Which color solution? It is a blue color. Whatever children I am writing, you are to write it down. Blue color. Now see what happened to the jackal. When he came out of it, he saw that the color of his body has turned blue. As he was inside the blue color solution, his body is totally blue color. Any animal who saw its blue color would get frightened and run away from it. Because other animals, they have not seen any blue colored animal in the forest. So when they saw a blue colored animal, they went away. See the book. Taking the advantage of the situation, he declared himself the ruler of the animal world. Now, the jackal has got the blue colored body, and being a blue colored body animal, he declared, he told that I am the king of the jungle. Yes, beta? Frightened. That is also fearness. Afraid again. Okay. When he came out of it, he saw that the color of his body had turned blue. Any animal who saw its blue color would get frightened and run away from it. Yes? Yes? Advantage. Taking the advantage of the situation. A chance. Advantage means chance. Okay, which chance? That blue color solution, when Jackal went inside, his body is blue color, and that he was feeling great. He was taking the chance of that situation. Taking the advantage of the situation, he declared himself the ruler of the animal world. The lions, tigers and cheetahs were surprised to hear his words. No one dared to cut him up. All are afraid of the blue colored animal. That blue colored animal is none other than the jackal. For a few days, his kingdom went on very smoothly, but then one day, when he was resting in his cave, he heard the sound of other jackals outside. Without thinking, he also started whinnying like jackals in his original voice. The lion and the tiger realized that the jackal has outsmarted them and they killed him. So what happened to Jackal now? The kingdom went on very smoothly, but then one day when he was resting in his cave, who was resting? He heard the sound of other jackals outside. Now the blue colored jackal was resting in the cave, and he heard the sound of the other jackals. Without thinking, he also started whinnying, making the sound like jackals in his original voice. Now jackal cannot forget his original voice. So when others sounded and they sound like the jackals, then the original jackal, which was in blue color, it also shouted. Yes? Yes? Outsmarted, to gain an advantage by acting in a clever way. To gain an advantage by acting in a clever way. Clever way, the jackal was very cleverly playing his role. Okay, and making himself very smart, which is outsmarted. Now, what happened? When the jackal made the original voice, then what happened? Other animals could realize, no, this is real jackal, not the blue colored jackal. Then what happened at the end? The lion and the tiger realized that the jackal has outsmarted them and they killed him. Now the jackal was killed by the other animals. Why so? Because he was playing a trick with the other animals by putting blue color on his body. And everybody, every animal knew that he is the jackal. And now lion and the tiger realized that and they killed the jackal. So what we are learning from the story, that is pretend to be someone else. Never pretend to be someone else. Okay? So this is the moral of the story, children. So from this story we are also getting one message that we should not cheat others, or we should not try to play with others by hiding our originality. So this is the message you should remember, and your homework is to write down the homework. Write the story. Write the story, The Blue Jackal, in short. First you have to write the story, The Blue Jackal, in short. First you have to read the story line by line, try to understand the meaning of the story, and whatever you have understood, you have to write it in your copy. So that's all for today. Next class we will be going with another story. Thank you all, children.